So as I'm walking, I wasn't prepared to film anything, but something just occurred to me and I wanted to talk about it for a quick second. Um, it's hot. I also already had a run-in with a coyote. I swear every morning when I walk, there's some kind of nature saying hi to me, which I love. But anyways, I wanted to talk about how 4 years ago, I could never have imagined being able to go on a 2 mile walk by myself. I had so much anxiety that it was physically impossible. There was a point where I tried walking to my mailbox to get my mail, and halfway to the mailbox, I had to turn around. I was hyperventilating. I couldn't do it. So every day I'm out here, I just thank God for everything that He's done for me and for my recovery and for being able to be the best mom to my son. Because when I'm taking care of myself, I have so much more to give to him and to my husband. And so I'm so incredibly grateful for being able to walk every morning. And also, I got rid of the things in my life that were toxic. And this one I'm going to talk about in my next video more. And it's a little bit controversial, but I left my job that I trained for years and years to get. And the hiring process was incredibly difficult. After being there for 5 years, I was like, what am I doing here? It was so toxic. It did nothing for my health, but bad things. It tore me down. There was just so much negativity, so many working hours. It was all bad. And I was so miserable. And I specifically remember in 2019, I went on a trip to Alaska. I did a cruise. And I was just sitting out there in nature looking at this giant iceberg. And I prayed to God and I said, God, give me a sign because I want to work from home. And I just want to live a beautiful life where I'm not stressed. And I want to be making money in a way where it adds to my life force energy. And so I really waited for the signs to be there. And I think that I got everything I was looking for. But to me, I had to make the decision to leave my job. And I will talk more about that. I did wait until I had an opportunity, but it did come pretty quickly. But anyways, that was something I did, and it lifted a lot of the stress off of me. I do have to check for coyotes again. They're everywhere. But yeah, I'm just, every day that I walk, I just feel so incredibly blessed to have my freedom back and to be rid of this crippling panic and anxiety that I had. So I'm just super thankful. And this is me. I'm actually in my winter phase. I don't feel good today. I have no makeup on. This is just a raw video, but I think it's important for women to see that it's, being in your feminine isn't always about being in dresses and looking beautiful. It's about how you feel on the inside. And even though I'm hurting and I have cramps, I feel so incredibly good. I'm just looking up at the sky on this beautiful day. It's finally cooled down a little bit. I got my pup. Hi. That's Baloo. And yeah, I feel so lucky. And I just wanted to say that.